Today's video is sponsored by Noodles. Damn, I wish I was sponsored by Noodles. No, it's sponsored by Noodles because it's the only thing I'm gonna be able to eat for the next month. Or months, really. Guys, I did an insane pickup. There's two games I really needed for my collection, and I ponied up and got a guy offering them to me for a really good price. I couldn't pass on these. So, let's take a look. Said we're gonna take a look at two games I bought off of Fleamarkets. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, dude. The package came in, it came with a small note that says, keep up the good work on YouTube and enjoy the games, with a tiny smiley face over there. And I'm thinking I definitely will enjoy these games. They're pretty darn good. I am paying him for these games, so don't be confused like he just gave them to me. That would be insane. Well, they came in a box, but I'm already using it for something else. However, they're still sealed inside these bubble wraps. Can you already kind of guess which games they are? Of course you can, because they're in the freaking thumbnail, Ed. Stupid! Let's start with the lesser game. Can't believe I'm saying lesser game, and then end with the Whopper. Alright, so the lesser game is in here. Let's open it up. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. The lesser game of the two is freaking the Flintstones, The Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. Oh yeah. Now, this is pretty freaking rare. Oh damn. The end label is kind of messed up because it has some kind of a tag on it. But that's fine, that's fine. Anyways, I wrote some stuff down on a page so this video would be interesting. The Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak has somewhat of a myth surrounding it. In America, they said, you know, it's part of a Blockbuster exclusive thing. I was searching around for that online. There's no real evidence for this. I even found some promotional stuff for the game, promoting the game, so it would actually be out for sale. However, it is very uncommon, it is very rare, and even in the PAL B countries, you know, in Europe, in the PAL countries, it is also equally rare. This is the PAL B version, the Scandinavian one, because there's also an Italian one out here in the PAL B, and there's even a Brazilian one out. So there's multiple releases of this little game over here. Anyways, let's talk about this game. Over in the USA, it goes for about $690. Yeah, $690 for the USA copy. That is, of course, with the myth surrounding it being such a rare game, people started paying up for it, and the price went up. It even influenced the PAL B rarity or price, because of the USA thing going crazy and all that. Over here, it goes for around $470, $470. So yeah, the thing is, this game actually came from a video rental store called Billiard and Video, so it's not really helping me explain to you guys that it was only not sold in, it was not just sold in Blockbuster. However, this is not a Blockbuster rental. I guess a lot of video stores ended up buying it because it's a pretty late release. This one came out in 1994, so yeah, that's pretty late in the NES life cycle. It is a Taito game that is not released in Japan. So like I said before, it did come out in Brazil, it came out in Europe in two different regions. You have the PAL A one, that's the Italian one, and the Scandinavian one being the PAL B, and then of course the North American release that is considered to be a Blockbuster exclusive. However, it's not. At least I don't think so, that it is. Also, interesting note, this game came out first in February of 1994 in Europe, and then a little bit later it came out in North America around August of 1994. According to Nintendo Age, it is considered unusually rare, this game. I played the game a bit. It's not too different from the first game. Over here, apparently the kids get lost and there's a volcano erupting, so the guys have to go around a full map of levels. Barney Gumble and Fred Flintstone, they have to get over there to the other side of the volcano to rescue Pebbles and Bam Bam. Fun thing about this one is it is platforming, but you're actually using two characters at the same time. Well, not at the same time. You can switch between them, but they both have different abilities. So Barney has a slingshot action. He can hold on to ledges and, you know, mess around with that. Fred, however, he has a quicker attack thing where he just throws a bat down, and you can actually climb up on ledges. So yeah, you're kind of constantly going between these two. You just have to press the select button in order to switch between the two characters, and that's how that game goes, really. Anyways, I brought my little thingy over here. As it is such a rare game, I just have to check out if it is real. So let's just open that up. So in order to open these up, you need to get like a screwdriver that has like the starry thing on there. You can find them at conventions and stuff, so it's not too hard to come by. An interesting note, the Scandinavian NES games, they just have an English back. So that kind of threw me off before, like, is this really you know, where they speak Swedish and Norwegian and stuff like that? But yeah, it says SCN on it, so it is the Scandinavian release. So let's take a little look at the ROM over here, and as you can see, it says Nintendo on the board. It says Nintendo on the small thingy over here, so that actually looks legit. I'll have a close-up of this so you guys can check it out too, but yeah, I'm considering it real, so that's good. Boom ba doom ba doom. So yeah, that was Surprise at Dinosaur Peak, another great add to my NES collection. Oh man, so glad I got that one. Then the next one is the Big Whopper. The reason why Loritz actually contacted me, he was like, hey, I saw that video you did about your collecting goals for 2018. I'll leave a link to that somewhere on top and a link down below so you guys can check it out. Anyways, in the video I explained this is the stuff I want to get this year to add to my collection, and this game is #1 on my list. Yeah, you guys probably know. It's the holy grail of the PAL B NES set. Let's open it up, guys. God. Mr. Gimmick. Yeah. So this is the holy grail for PAL collectors out there. Unless you're collecting for PAL 8 because it didn't come out over there. Let me just grab my page over here. So yeah, this game is called Mr. Gimmick. In Japan it came out as Gimmick for the Famicom. In Japan it actually sold pretty okay, and it even got a re-release on the PlayStation in 2002. So yeah, there's that. However, this one came out a bit late. It came out in 1993 in Europe. The original release date in Japan was 1992, so a bit later in the life cycle. They were already competing with the SNES, which caused the team that made this to really go the extra mile and make this game so good that you couldn't really differentiate it from an SNES game. Well, you can differentiate it from an SNES game, but the graphics and just the way stuff works in this game, it's insane. It's definitely a game worth checking out or emulating because, well, a copy costs around 700 bucks. No, it's like 877 bucks. So yeah, over here in Europe, I see it quite often. The regular price is around 700 euros. If you get lucky, you will find it at a convention or through a friend maybe for 500 euros. I got it even cheaper, so thanks Loritz. And let me know which one of my two kidneys you wanted. What's so interesting about this game, it did come out for the Famicom, but that's not the NES type of cartridge we need for our collection, right? This game wasn't released in North America. It wasn't released PAL A. It was only released with the SCN region code. It was only released in Scandinavia, and it was only released by Bergsala, which is the distributor for Nintendo products since 1981. So yeah, they put it out on the Scandinavian market. Though, like I said, this game is definitely a holy grail for the PAL B ones. It's considered very rare according to Nintendo H, and in my opinion, it's even more rare than Dinosaur Peak. So yeah, this is unusually rare, at least to me. What makes it so fun is it has a gimmick. You're a character, well, you're actually a toy, and in the storyline, what happens is you're the new favorite toy of a kid, and at night, all of the other toys start to rebel against you, and you're thrown into a dreaming world where you have to fight all of the other toys in order to survive. Your gimmick, however, is that you can call up a star that you can throw around to defeat enemies. You can also use the star to float around on, so you can actually use it as a platform and get to different parts of the level. There's a lot of, you know, gravity mechanics going on in this game. It's really insane how they can do this on the NES. So yeah, there's that. Mr. Gimmick, #1 on my collecting gold thing. So glad I could get this one. So let's also open up this gimmick game right here, and yeah, so the gimmick one. Let's twist this around. Okay, so Sunsoft, yeah, that checks out. It's got the Nintendo thing on there, and the board is Nintendo. This all seems to check all the boxes of authenticity, so yeah. Freaking amazing, freaking insane, awesome. These two games are definitely just insane to get at the same time, but you know, when you're presented with something like this and the price is okay, you need to go for it, I think. Even if the retro bubble were to burst, I think games like these will still be sought after and just not available. So yeah, there's that. Mr. Gimmick, and our add to the collection. As you can probably see, this is somewhat of a different video for Monday. However, tune in on Wednesday because there will be a spooktacular Halloween episode. So yes, I bid you farewell, children of the night, and be sure to subscribe. Is Dracula Scandinavian? Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment down below what your most wanted game is, and if you found it in 2018. And I will see you guys on Wednesday or next week, whatever works out for you. Have a great Halloween, guys. Bye.